Hola, hola, everyone. Welcome to the Monday meditation. I'm your host, Jeff. Tonight, our meditation guide and our translator are one and the same. They are my sister, Carolina. Here she is.
Buenas noches, everybody. Good evening. I'm always really happy when y'all show up when you find out it's me and not Llama. Gracias por venir, aunque no es Llama hoy. Me hace feliz. Uh, Wonderful. So beautiful. Yeah, today Llama is in Colombia and they're in a retreat, Chenrezig retreat, and also a silent retreat for the next week. So Lama's asked me to step in and support in meditation. And I always come with no plan, thinking, what should I share with the Sangha today? So I'll just share kind of what's on my heart today and what's been the way that the Dharma has been feeling alive in my own practice and world, and hope that it also creates some benefit for you as well. Entonces, hoy estoy compartiendo la práctica de meditación y Lama ahorita está en Colombia. Está ofreciendo un retiro de Chenrezig, el Buda de amor y compasión, y también un retiro de silencio. Entonces, él me preguntó si hoy puedo compartir la meditación. Y siempre llego sin un plan. Mi plan siempre es solo compartir desde el corazón la manera que el Dharma está tocando mi corazón en este momento. Entonces, eso es lo que me gustaría compartir hoy. And before we begin, I think that it's always very important for us to first just cultivate a sincere heart of bodhicitta. And remember that as much as we need this practice so much because the world is insane and we need peace in our lives, the world is insane and that needs us to be peaceful so we can benefit the world. So actually that essence of why we are here and why we are practicing is not only for our own benefit, but so that we can awaken our most beautiful qualities and actually create benefit in the world. And that really is the aspiration of a bodhisattva. And I can really share with you from personal experience that if we could do anything in our life from these practices, from this practice of love and compassion, every day to have the intention, may I wake up for the benefit of all sentient beings. Every single day, no matter how many times you fall off the horse, no matter how many times you get angry on accident, no matter how many times the person at work still bothers you or your husband or whatever, recentering again and again in that intention really, really changes the mind. And I can say that like looking back over the last 5 years in my experience with Lama, of all the variety of practices that we do, the consistency of that intention helps us to align every time we fall off the horse. It gives us a standard of what we want to achieve. And so again and again, we start aligning ourselves and aligning ourselves and aligning ourselves. And the practice, any practice, becomes so deep because it's centered in bodhicitta. And we're reminded that the happiness of others is really our truest happiness. And that is the exact opposite of what is actually keeping us in the wheel of our struggles. So we'll start with our bodhicitta after I translate that in Spanish, if I can remember it all. And it's really maybe the most essential point of the practice is bodhicitta. Entonces, antes que iniciamos, es súper importante que nosotros centramos nuestros corazón en bodhicitta. Y puedo decir que realmente una sincera deseo que yo no estoy solo aquí ahorita por mi paz personal, estoy aquí porque el mundo es bien loco y yo necesito cultivar paz interno para que puedo servir lo demás, para que puedo hacer una diferencia en este mundo. Y entonces, en los 5 años que estoy siguiendo con Lama a su lado, el punto central más que todo es bodhicitta en cualquier práctica. Y si lo hagas esta intención diario, constantemente, yo quiero despertar para estar en servicio a lo demás, realmente un cambio en la mente pasa. Y eso puedo decir desde la experiencia. No importa qué práctica es, esto es intención de bodhicitta, porque cada día nosotros caímos de nuevo del caballo, otra vez, esto hábito, mi rabia, mi esposo, las personas en el trabajo, lo que sea, pero cada vez que unimos en esta intención, eso es lo que nos traiga otra vez y otra vez y otra vez alineando con esa intención y poco a poco se disuelva estos hábitos. Es puro magia en realidad. Entonces, puedo decir desde la experiencia que eso funciona. Todavía tengo muchísimo, especialmente los que me conocen. Tengo muchísimas aflicciones todavía, pero puedo decir que han disminuido muchísimo con esa intención. Entonces, siempre vamos a empezar la práctica con eso y ahí vamos a ver qué salga hoy. Entonces, so first of all, just sitting with our back straight, taking a big deep breath in and being so grateful to be human, alive, with a capacity to understand the Dharma. No matter what we bring with us from the day, just let it go for a moment. Just be here and be so grateful that you're breathing. Sentamos con una espalda recta. Respiramos profundo con mucha gratitud para estar viva hoy, en este momento. No importa qué estoy trayendo conmigo hoy. Me deja un rato y gracias, estoy respirando. And with all this sincere gratitude in our hearts, I'm alive. I have really good conditions. May I awaken for the benefit of all sentient beings. May I find my specific and various ways to help others in this very life and all my future lives. May I wake up every beautiful quality that exists in this mind. And may I let go of any negative habit so I can truly be of benefit in this world that needs it the most. Como una sincera deseo en mi corazón que yo estoy en esta práctica ahorita para despertar todas las cualidades hermosas en esta mente, toda la potencial. Dejar todos los hábitos negativos atrás y despertar mi mente completamente para beneficiar este mundo en muy específico y varias maneras, en un mundo que necesita mucho. Om, Hum. And I think that way that I just shared with you, I think is really important sometimes. For us, sometimes we can do those. Can everyone hear me still? Okay. Everyone's eyes were still closed. I was like, oh no, I'm frozen. Okay. So I think that it's very essential sometimes in that way that I just shared with you. Sometimes we might get stuck in that rhythm of doing just the prayers in the Tibetan way, even though it's translated in our language, in the English language, or in the Tibetan transliteration, or in Spanish. And we get in that like habit of just saying them. Sometimes it's really good to check in with our own very sincere way of cultivating bodhicitta, of cultivating our heart's wish for this world that's full of plastics, that's full of things in the ocean that need our help, that's full of war and politics, and like deep within our heart have like this incredibly sincere wish. I really want to benefit others. Because when we really center in that wish, people often ask me, like, how do me and Lama do so much activities? It's that. It's really like this really deep wish. And I know that y'all have that too. I know that so many of you are working in permaculture and regeneration. I know that you're working with suicide victims. I know that you're working with, people in therapy. And so that wish, like every day, we want to become more clear more loving, and so skillful to help those people. We don't have time to be stuck in anger, to be stuck in jealousy, have our things. And it's so beautiful because we start to just glaze on past that. And it's not actually just stuffing it somewhere. It's actually allowing our deepest wish to help others becomes our wheel that's generating our new qualities, our love, our patience, our compassion. And so just keep reminding yourself in any and every way, every day, of that wish, in however it's verbalized for you in your heart. Say the Tibetan prayer and also really, really have your heart's desire just come out so strong and let that be your fuel for action. Entonces, yo siento que la manera que te estoy compartiendo ahorita es alguna técnica que yo también uso, porque a veces podemos estar en el ritmo de utilizar el rezo tibetano, puede ser en inglés, puede ser en español, o puede ser la transliteración de tibetano, pero eso es súper lindo y esto es nuestra guía, pero tener un deseo bastante profundo y sincero de nuestro corazón para ayudar a los demás. Algunos de ustedes son madres, padres, trabajan en la naturaleza con regeneración, trabajan con los niños que están suicidando. Estamos trabajando como terapeutas y personas. Y yo sé que esta semilla está en cada uno de ustedes. Entonces, realmente con tu propia palabra conecta con esa semilla de bodhicitta. ¿Cómo quieres ayudar al mundo? Porque eso es digamos, la rueda que cuando empieza de girar, no hay nada para parar esta rueda. Personas me preguntan ahí, oye, Lama, ¿cómo podemos hacer tanta actividad? Es esto, este pensamiento. No quieres sentar nada más. No hay tiempo para tu propia rabia, no hay tiempo por los celos. Tú quieres transformarlo ya porque quieres estar presente, quieres estar con amor, sabiduría y quieres mover adelante y transformar esos. No es como dejando a un lado tus cosas y escondiendo, es transformándolo para que puedas ayudar a los demás. Es un técnico, un método súper bien. It really is the best method for the opposite of self-grasping. It's beautiful, and you can see it in our teach. I mean, it's just shining in Lama's eyes. You see it. You see it in Garchen Rinpoche. Why is he like laughing? He's in jail being tortured. Why? Because his mind isn't like ours, where it's going inward. We're like, no, you're treating me like this. Why? His mind's like always outward. How can I help these beings? It is an unstoppable wheel. We go like this. We go a little bit forward. Let me help you. Oh, but you're making me upset. Oh, me. So and that's very natural. But the idea is, all right, when it starts to do that, keep turning it forward. Take care of yourself. Helping others does not mean that you shouldn't eat well, that you shouldn't sleep, that you should say yes to everything. That's not what that means. It means be present, be mindful, and help where you can, where you know that you can, or where you can connect someone to help in a different way. And you can still live in a happy way, in a healthy way, and you can find ample time for sure. So taking care of yourself because of bodhicitta, because I want to be in a good state to help others. Not I'm taking care of myself because I'm lacking time for me and I deserve it. And, whatever the conversation is, it's different. I thoroughly take care of myself because I don't want to miss a single hour or a single day of helping the Sangha or helping the community in the way. So that mindset, keep generating that mindset of bodhicitta in every single way. And so as you take care of yourself, we find more and more ways to expand our activity and to help others. And if you ever need months of rest, like I did, you should also do that. Know where you're at, know in what way that you need to take care in order to take care of others. And both are possible. Entonces, cuando nosotros tenemos como este pensamiento de bodhicitta para ayudar a los demás, esto no significa no cuidar a ti mismo. También puedes cuidar a ti mismo. Come bien, duerme bien, toma tiempo, hacer tiempo para mindfulness, atención plena. Ayuda en las maneras que puedes ayudar. No tienes que decir sí a todo. Utiliza tu sabiduría, pero la intención es un poco diferente. Yo quiero cuidar a mí mismo porque no quiero perder una hora ni un día de mi servicio a lo demás. Quiero estar a mi 100%. Entonces, cuando no estoy a mi 100%, me da cuenta y me descansa porque quiero volver a estar en 100%. Entonces, no, haciendo esos servicios a lo demás no significa hacer daño a ti mismo. Significa tomar, cuidar a mí mismo para ayudar a los demás. Es un pensamiento un poco distinto que decir, tengo que cuidar a mí, yo siempre ayudo a los demás y no cuida a mí mismo. Eso es una forma de self-grasping en realidad. Entonces, debemos como girar esto adelante y cuando pensamos, por ejemplo, en personas como Lama o como Garchen Rinpoche, ellos siempre tienen esta rueda pensando en lo demás. No están pensando, pobre mí, están pensando, wow, el mundo está en samsara, el mundo está en samsara y tengo que ayudar con todo mi tiempo. Entonces, and the other thing that I feel is on my mind today before we move into meditation that's spontaneously arising for me today is just, you know, even if as we do our work, we encounter so many difficulties. You would think doing a world peace sanctuary for the Dharma in Costa Rica would be extremely easy. It's 100% not in any way. And there's so many obstacles that come along the way. And one of the things that this project has really shared with me because of that intention to want to benefit others, and because I supposedly represent a Lama, I'm like, oh, my action should be good. Um, so what's on my mind is this kind of thought of transformation. So you see these different teachings and the different expressions of the Dharma in the world. And the particular expression that we're studying together is called Tantra. It's called Vajrayana. And so it means any of the situations that arise, use all of it. So, for example, if I'm feeling really discouraged about one of the contractors, I feel like they're taking advantage, you know, in some way and it costs way too much. That there's agitation, right? I feel agitation. There's a wish to want to get upset about it. Instead of getting upset, which would be contributing to the affliction, the opposite, and I also don't say, oh no, no anger. Just put anger aside. That also doesn't work. I say, what is the anger showing me? So if any of you are at the Dakini retreat, what is the mirror-like wisdom showing me right now? Or if I'm experiencing extreme jealousy with something or experiencing attachment to something, rather than trying to say, get rid of all the negative things and only cultivate positive, we actually embrace what we're experiencing and we ask, what is the wisdom here? What is this showing me? And through that, we use anything that comes along the path. And we start to get stronger and stronger in our mind to not naturally grasp something, and we can transform it. The happiness arises when we're able to see, I have so much power in my experience. I can transform this experience into wisdom. I can transform this into love. And so you grow that fire, that wisdom of your mind grows, the love grows, and you start to feel like it's unstoppable. And that's where that true happiness comes from, a stable happiness. No matter if an experience was good or bad, you keep utilizing all of it. And that's why the Vajrayana path is considered the quickest. Nothing is thrown away. You're using everything, everything, everything. We're purifying the mind. Everything is part of the mandala. Everything is my offering of my service. So it's not easy, but just as an encouragement, keep practicing in that way. You know, every everything, this is the way that we stabilize our mind and we remember every week together what our intention is. In the day, when all the things are going kind of weird, that's really the practice. Utilize everything on the path and ask, where's the wisdom here? And so that's been on my mind because life's been throwing a lot recently. So just been, I feel like a ninja, like, okay, transform that one, transform that one too. I'm gonna go cry for a second and then I'm gonna transform it, And so just, anything coming your way, we're living in a kind of really difficult time right now where people's afflictions are very, very high. So, you know, utilize it and remember we're all in the same boat. So we can be a little softer with, the actions that are unpleasing. Entonces, ahora vamos a entrar también de meditar, pero la última cosa que está espontáneamente en mi corazón hoy es, nosotros estamos en el camino de Tantra ahorita, que se llama Vajrayana. Entonces, no dejamos la rabia a otro lado y decir no rabia y solo paz, o no celos, solo paz. Eso es una opción, pero en algún momento se regresa, siempre esas aflicciones vienen. Entonces, el camino de Tantreana es utilizar todo. Entonces, si algunos de ustedes estaban en el 5 Dakini hace poco o van a ir a México pronto, por ejemplo, una situación, si yo tengo un contractor aquí y que me está cobrando mucho y tengo la rabia, yo puedo tener mucho rechazo y puedo estar enojado con él, o puedo sentir algo es incómoda. ¿Qué es lo que me está mostrando esta situación? ¿Qué quiere decir? Y me da sabiduría. Lo mismo con las celos, con la envidia, con el deseo, el apego. En lugar de rechazarlo, aceptamos esas situaciones, especialmente en la vida. So, hoy estamos uniendo nuestras intenciones juntos y ya viene la vida. Ya viene la vida, ya vienen las cositas, ya vienen los humanos, las aflicciones. Eso es la práctica. Entonces nosotros más o menos somos como ninjas. Como yo personalmente siento que la vida está tirando mucho estas semanas y como cada rato estoy como, ¿qué cosas tengo que transformar ahorita? A veces lloro un poquito a un lado y sigo adelante. Entonces, solo quiero motivar a ustedes que, mira, estamos en un tiempo de degeneración ahorita. Las aflicciones de los humanos están súper alta. Va a haber muchos problemas, pero la mente que puede transformar cualquiera empieza a brillar. No, ninguna situación te afecta en algún momento porque cualquiera bien, mal, tú recibes como compost y sigues adelante y tu mente empieza a conocer que tu amor y sabiduría es muy fuerte. Entonces, solo quiero compartir eso en mi corazón y ahora podemos meditar juntos y centrarnos en nuestro amor y compasión y sabiduría y bien, mandarlo a este mundo que se necesita bastante ahorita, ¿ya? So sitting with our back straight and just taking a deep breath. Maybe you do it out loud or silently. Quizás tu respiración un poco profundo, quizás es silencio. Y simplemente traer tu conciencia a tu corazón. And simply just bring your consciousness to your heart. And just start with a moment of gratitude. Think of 3 things in your life that you could genuinely say, wow, I'm really grateful for the Dharma, for breath, for life. Anything that comes to your mind, just 3 things that you can really sincerely feel grateful for. Piensa en 3 cosas que sinceramente puedes tener gratitud en este momento. Puede ser la respiración, el Dharma, tu vida, algo que sinceramente puedes sentir esta gratitud. And really just see that gratitude as a ball, as a sun, just in your heart, shining brightly. Y veo esta gratitud como una sol brillante en tu corazón. Feel how supported you are by the Sangha, by the blessings of the Lama and the lineage. Siente como que estás soportada del Sangha, del Lama, del linaje. No estás sola o solo. You're not alone. And because of this state of interbeing, we're very strong. That sun can shine very brightly porque estamos interconectados. Este sol puede brillar muy fuerte. And so think about a difficulty that you're having in your personal life right now. And just make some space for it in your heart. Just breathe it in and say, I accept that. And breathe it out with a little spaciousness and love. And just keep doing that on your own for a moment. I got this. I have wisdom. I have the teachings. I have love. I can work with this. There's a solution. If I just bring a little bit of peace and a little bit of space, the solution will arise. Y piense para un momento en algún problema que tú tienes. Tráigalo cerca a tu corazón y piense, está bien, yo te acepto, no hay problema. Siempre hay una solución. Estoy protegida. Yo acepto eso, no es algo tan grande. Está bien. Respira y hacer un poco de espacio en tu corazón y exhalar con amor. Y haga eso para unas respiraciones en tu propio ritmo. I was brought here for this mission, so I can definitely handle it. Or maybe life is giving me a sign that it wants me to take a left turn and I need to listen. Whatever it is, make space in your heart and breathe it in. And exhale spaciousness with love. Esta cosa que tengo en mi vida, yo soy hecho para eso. Nací para esta misión. O quizás la vida quiere que yo tome una izquierda, pero tengo que escuchar un momento. Tengo que respirar. Yo acepto la situación. Hago espacio a mi corazón y exhala como espacio de amor. Now think of an issue that's bigger than you. Something maybe in the community or in the world. Really feel into its complexity. Piensa en algo más grande de ti, un problema en la comunidad o en el mundo. Sentir su complejidad. And again, remember your Bodhisattva vow. I was made for this. I'm here in this world to be a light. I'm here in this world to make a difference. The only way to make a difference is if I accept the way things are and I change my inner world to be full of love and wisdom. I breathe in this complexity and I breathe out with love. I got this. We got this together. Entonces, traigo esta complejidad a mi corazón y pienso, recuerdo mi voto de Bodhisattva. Estoy aquí para eso, exactamente eso. Tengo la fuerza, tengo la comunidad. Me enjalo, acepto la situación tal como es. Transformo mi mente para estar con amor y sabiduría. Lo tenemos eso juntos. Sigue respirando, haciendo espacio en tu corazón a las cosas en tu vida y a las cosas en este mundo. Tú tienes fuerza y ya lo tengas. Solo activa ese amor y sabiduría en el espacio de tu corazón. Take some breaths on your own rhythm, breathing in and breathing out, accepting your own difficulty, accepting the difficulty in this world. You were made for this. This is exactly why we're here right now, to make a difference. Breathe in space in your heart and breathe out strength, beauty, and love. Breathing in, I breathe in with compassion and acceptance. Breathing out, I breathe out with love. Inhalando, aceptando todo. Exhalando con fuerza y amor. Todos los árboles necesitan compost. Tráigalo, que la vida necesita enseñarme para despertar mis cualidades. Yo acepto, me exhalo con amor. Every tree needs its compost. Bring it on. I got this. I want to awaken up my qualities. And I breathe out with love. Breathing in, I know that I'm breathing in. Breathing out, I know that I'm breathing out. Breathing in, we breathe as one Sangha. Breathing out, we breathe as one Sangha. Breathing in, I breathe as a Bodhisattva. Breathing out, I breathe as a Bodhisattva. Breathing in, we are Bodhisattvas together. Breathing out, we are Bodhisattvas together. And bring our hands to our heart. Many merit that has been cultivated today, many peacefulness of this mind, many qualities cultivated. May in this exact moment, may every single being, leaving none aside, may each and every one experience that peace. May all beings reside in the pure realms. Traemos las manos al corazón y cualquier pedacito de paz, cualidades, algo que hemos recibido hoy, que todos los seres, sin falta ninguno, reciben esta paz en este instante. Y que todos los seres sintientes nacen en los reinos puros. Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 Changchu Semcho Rinpoche Ake Wanam Ke Gyorche Ke Wanyampa Me Payam Kone Gondo Fewar Sho. Muchas gracias a todos. Espero que sienten bien hoy, descansen bien con amor en el corazón. Hope that everyone sleeps well with love in your heart. Sorry, I kind of bombed with the Om Mani Padme Hum. I started on a low tone. I couldn't hit the low note. Next time. Yeah, I hope everyone has a good evening. So good to see you. Gabby, hello.
Gracias, Caro.
Nice to see everybody. Thank
Muchas
you.
gracias.
Buenas
Thank you,
noches a
thank you.
Everybody.
Chao.
Gracias, buenas noches.
Buenas noches.
Buenas
Mary.
noches.
Gracias, Caro. Gracias,
Caro.
Sangha.
Gracias, Jeff.
Gracias.
Jeff, thank you.
Gracias,
Gracias, Alex.
Karina.
Gracias.
Gracias. Adiós.
Buenas noches a todos. Muchísimas gracias.
Adiós, Jeff.